shot himself, a.k.a. El Adobo, a.k.a. El Sazón, a.k.a. El Maldito Borracho. Ladies and gentlemen, first and foremost, yo, video is brought to you by Sugarland Shop. Woo! Already know, man. Let me get a little zippity zip before I start this. Oh, definitely gonna get this. Woo, Lord, Don't hear me, my friend. You hear me? I hear you right back, okay? Hey, stay right there, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, Plant, 168 super middleweight champion of the world, they're going to be facing the pound for pound number one, the cash cow, the unified 168 super middleweight champion of the world, Canelo Alvarez, for the undisputed Plant. You opened up a box that you're going to regret. Yep, you opened up a box that you're going to regret. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all already know that Oscar Valdez got pinned for testing positive for banned substance. A sample, B sample, positive. A lot of people was mad because he's not suspended. A lot of people was mad that he's not getting stripped. A lot of people was mad that he's going unpunished. But why, when we talk about Oscar Valdez, everybody want to bring up Canelo Alvarez? The Canelo Alvarez gym. The Canelo Alvarez camp. Huh? Oscar Valdez is his own man. His responsibility and accountability goes to Oscar Valdez. Why are you bringing up Canelo Alvarez? But Plant decided to tweet about Canelo Alvarez, in which kind of borderline like, yo, defamation of character. You remember that Manny Pacquiao, sued Mayweather for kind of the stuff that you've been tweeting, Plant. I'm just looking now. Pay attention, everybody over there. Check this out. Plant tweeted this, and I know a lot of people saw it, but let's break this down the way Punch Drunk breaks it down. In one of your tweets, Plant said, nah, at Canelo team and Canelo deserve bitch of the year. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, sorry for the language. This is a Christian show. Deserve bitch of the year. All of them are suspect. Ooh, all of them. I'm talking about Ryan Garcia, Andy Ruiz, Oscar Valdez, Eddie Reynoso, everybody in that gym. Ay, Dios, criminal. Our suspect, he put the middle finger up. Everything out that camp is intentional. They have the knowledge and experience to know better, and the resources to have the best of the best in whatever they want. But tacos or meat or some tea is the reason. I'm gonna say it like this, but if it was the other way, people go after, like, let's say African Americans talk about chicken, they will say that it's racist. But it seems like people just after, when you want to go after Mexicans and you got to bring the taco, like that's all they all about, huh? Ladies and gentlemen, let me keep on going with Plant. He goes, nobody puts anything in my body without me getting approved first by VADA. Stop it right there. Plant, stop lying. You acted like when you go to dinner with your lovely wife, you ask the waitress to tell you the ingredients of everything. You be calling VADA, right? Right, Plant? You be calling VADA when you go to dinner with your wife and stuff like that, and tell them, okay, you're gonna eat arroz con guandule, pollo guisado, stewed chicken. And then you're gonna tell, what's the ingredients? Really? What kind of adobo did you use? Do you use with the red top, with the brown top? I mean, with the red top, the yellow top, or the blue top? Which one? Yeah, so I can tell the VADA. Yeah, I'm telling the VADA. And how many spoons? I mean, how many spoons of salt do you use? They use like a couple of spoons. And also what about when the guandules? How much do you simmer through through the night, soaked in water, huh? Stop it, ladies and gentlemen, stop it. You don't even know when you celebrating with your peoples with champagne. You don't know what's in champagne. You don't be calling VADA and be like, oh yeah, I'm drinking rosé and this was in the champagne because I got a little VADA. Everything is deja esa vaina, mi hermano. Deja, es mentira. You liar, you liar. Hey, Mr. Pinocchio, stop it. Ladies and gentlemen, he goes, nobody puts anything in my body without getting it approved first by VADA. Ay, mira, señor, mentiroso. Anyway, at this level, or with everything that's at risk, why would let anybody else play with my name? I'm going to keep on going. So after everything a fighter works for sacrifice, You're just going to let someone tell you to take something and you're just going to take it and not even be consider what they may be flushing or you have accomplished down the drain. Ladies and gentlemen, look, I'm going to speed this up because he's going straight at Canelo Alvarez, right? Where everything is about Oscar Valdez, but he wanted to put Canelo Alvarez in the midst with Oscar Valdez. And shout out to Lalo's Boxing because I believe that he was going at Caleb Plant during the tweet. But he was going at he was going at Caleb Plant, and he stated this. Hold on, he stated so because he was going after you know that Caleb Plant is with Snack. Now Snack, everybody knows Victor Conte. He was jailed because. You could actually say that he was the Pablo Escobar of PEDs. He was the Tony Montana of PEDs. Tony Montana, the Nicky Barnes. Yeah, he was the blow. He was the what you call it? Give me another name. Nino Brown. He was the Nino Brown of PEDs. Pablo Escobar, Victor Conte was and you was Snack. But you want to talk about the Canelo gym. You want to talk about everybody else. But you are with Pablo Escobar of PEDs. Snack. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I understand that we're not trying to cast anything on Mr. Victor Conte because we do believe, and I think that we have family members, friends and family, from the inner cities. They get in trouble. They do their time. They pay their dues. And, they do legal work. And, they just want to have a good life, being civilized human being in this society, right? But you actually contradict yourself going at these tweets. So the guy goes after saying, he says this to Caleb Plant. Well, Caleb Plant replies to this. He goes, so a guy who's already been in prison for something is going to risk it again and sell gift products that are illegal to more athletes? Laughing my ass off. Your fingers are attached to your brain. Are they jackass? Question. So he's trying to say that Victor Conte, he went to jail, he paid his dues and things of that nature, but he stated he went to jail for it. You stupid if you think that he's gonna come right back out and sell those type of products. Like if a drug deal, like we don't know pushers that have been in and out of jails and shit like that. I know a lot of people that's in and out of jail. You trying to say like if Victor Conte went to jail, he'll never do what he's gonna do it again. You think he ain't never gonna do it again because he did his time? Oh, come on, man. Come on, my brother. Plant. You need to go to the hood more often, man. You out of place right now. But he goes, and once upon a time, Nipsey Hussle was nothing but a crip and a felon, but he turned his life around and decided he'd rather use his power for good and make positive impact with the mistakes he had made in his past to educate and help ones around him. You don't talk about Canelo like that. I mean, Canelo Alvarez paid his dues. He was suspended, right? I mean, you cast Canelo Alvarez as being dirty and things of that nature, but then you're painting this beautiful picture of the Pablo Escobar of PEDs, right? Now, the guy replies, Lalo Boxing, shout out to Lalo Boxing. He goes, leave the great Nipsey out of this. He was a G in the end. All I'm saying, not a good look talking about cheaters, knowing your supplier was known for that. Booyah! Caleb Plant replies, yeah, here you are defending the cheaters, so you can't speculate all you want, but the fact are in stone and the facts are that the 3 of his fighters have been tested positive, so I say, just be careful, because if you keep sucking their yuck like this, then you might test positive too. Ooh, Caleb Plant going to Lalo Boxing. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I think that the fatality was when Lalo Boxing says, knowing your supply was known for that. Like you caping, Caleb Plant, you caping for this clean stuff. You caping for this guy that we all know. We all know. Put it this way. If you think that Canelo's gym, here it goes. It was Canelo's gym, Eddie Reynoso's gym. But the Canelo, that name seems to going around when it's Oscar Valdez. It seems like Oscar Valdez's name is mentioned less than Canelo when it has to be about Oscar Valdez, right? So Oscar, put it this way. So you're saying that their gym is kind of suspect. You know that Snack is suspect as well, my brother? As much as Pablo Escobar, the PEDs, could clean this act up, that doesn't mean that people in Snack is not suspects. We always got an eye on him. Always got an eye on him. Ladies and gentlemen, again, this is no disrespect to anybody like that, but if you think that his gym is suspect, this company is suspect. Allegedly, the guy, I heard the Pablo Escobar is cool with Vada, so if Vada and them has a relationship, how we don't know that Snack is, all I'm saying is, you open up a box. In my opinion, I think that Canelo Plant shouldn't even speak on this. And especially add Canelo name in this. Because as much as you're suspecting of that gym, the world of boxing suspects Snack. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I think the reason why a lot of people don't look at Snack is because they don't have a type of athlete that's like a knockout artist. So most of the guys that actually, that you know, represent Snack is Devin Haney, Caleb Plant, Boo Boo Andrade, you know, a couple of guys that's not even known for power, not known for knocking people out. I'm going to tell you like this, if we had Deontay Wilder, Javante Tan Davis, Boots, and his Virgil Ortiz, they would be like, yo, we got to look at what the hell is going on in there, Snack. Huh? What the hell they got in that powder? Huh? What the hell they got in that powder? Huh? At the end of the day, I think you're doing a disservice, not a disservice, but you're opening a box that this promo is going to be all about this PED. You're going to go after Canelo Alvarez and try to discredit and devalue. We already know that Canelo Alvarez has been tagged with the computer roll, in which at this point, the levels is not illegal. The level that he got suspended with is not illegal no more in the sport of boxing. But if you're talking about and suspecting their gym and being dirty and charging everybody, ain't nothing more dirtier in the history of PEDs than the man that you represent. And again, he paid his dues, hopefully doing a hell of a job, cleaning his act up, coming up with it, helping. At the end of the day, we know him as the man that effed up one of the greatest sport of them all, baseball in America. But you're representing the guy. You're representing the company. When we see Snack, we see Balco. Let's be honest. Let's be real. Maybe because boxing is not in the, you know, in everybody's mouth, then people are not talking about Snack, or people not talking about. You understand what I'm trying to say? I'm not trying to discredit Snack, y'all. I'm not trying to discredit it. All I'm saying, the assumptions you're trying to suspect, ladies and gentlemen, Snack is suspicious. Always going to be suspicious with a guy like Pablo Escobar of PEDs. I think you're doing the disservice. You're opening something that now the fans of Canelo Alvarez, the fans and the number of fans, they're going to go after this. You go after them and suspect them about PEDs and try to dirty Canelo's name. I'm going to say like this, they're going to try to dirty that name. And I think it's going to be bad marketing, bad advertising for that company that you represent. I don't know, man. Canelo Plant needs to worry about Canelo Alvarez in the ring. Need to worry about getting, you know, trying to come up with a game plan to neutralize Canelo Alvarez, in which I don't think Canelo Plant is gonna beat Canelo Alvarez. I got Canelo Alvarez beat Canelo Plant, but I do see it's not gonna be as easy as a lot of people was talking about. I do see Canelo Plant going in there, you know, trying to establish a type of movement and a jab, certain like something like Kovalev and things of that nature. But I think that Kovalev had a stiffer jab, better range. And I just think that Canelo Alvarez is working great in all cylinders, like a well-oiled machine. His intellect and physical ability is coexisting at the highest level. We'll talk about the X's and O's in another video, but I just don't think it's a good look. And it's not a good look also for you know, it's borderline, like, you know, like I said in the beginning, like, could he be sued? Like Manny Pacquiao sued the Mayweathers. You know, it's kind of borderline. And also, you know, it seems like, I don't know, Victor Gonte has something to say with Mike Coppinger and the Mike Coppinger report. Devin Haney has something to say with Ryan Garcia, also condemning and charging everybody in Eddie Reynoso's gym, and we had a video about that. Go check it out. I did a video about that yesterday. And now Caden Plant this is like the snack crew trying to come out and trying to advertise their product. I don't know. At the end of the day, I think it's a bad look for everybody. You know, it's a bad look for Oscar Valdez what he's doing. He's still got to take accountability, and we don't know what's gonna happen, but that's a separate video, right? But I think Caden Plant trying to tag Canelo Alvarez into Oscar Valdez mess, I think is doing a bad service, because ain't nothing messier than the man that you represent. So I think you're going to shoot yourself in the foot on this one, Caden Plant. But it is what it is. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. Get my updated videos. I love y'all. God bless. And on to the next.